What's up, guys? How's it going? Holy fuck, I am so pissed. I don't know. Pissed might be a strong word. I don't know. A little fucking annoyed, I guess. Oh. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know how long this is gonna last. My audio is fine. Right? I know I'm coming through fine. But sound, right? Sound in terms of audio. And like, not me, is giving me fucking grief. 5 seconds ago, went to fire up, and I had it the other day, and I don't know what's going on. Might be a driver thing. I don't know. It's software and internet targeted, right? Like, it's not just software on my desktop that's affected. It's a websites on the internet, like that provide, like YouTube, for fuck's sake. I don't fucking understand how a fucking website can be affected by something like this, but here we sit. Did a hard shutdown a second ago. And where is it? No, that's not it. My, I guess, Windows Media Player was acting up. It didn't, and then it did. So something ain't right somewhere. And at the moment, I'm not using it. So fucking fun, must say. Really, really enjoying. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, kids. Kitties. How's everyone doing? I mentioned last time that I was checking out Pam and Tommy. First season of that is out. It's okay. It's alright, I suppose. I wouldn't break down a door for it. But, yeah, I don't know. It's... If you recall when I was talking about expectations and stuff, right? Whether it be a singer or an actor or whatever the case is. The point I was making was when we see people doing what they do and then you shove them in an interview setting and things may or may not fall short, right? The same logic is going on for me anyway with Pam and Tommy. And realistically, I guess that fucking tape 100 years ago, when that was the talk of the town, I I didn't care when it happened. So, why when something comes out involving something like that, I heard about it through someone I like on SiriusXM, and I rhymed off the cast on one of my last shows. Why the fuck? Like I said, I didn't care back then. Why do I now? Right? What the fuck? I don't know. Still a neat cast though. Nick Offerman. They just reached the part where what's his name? Dice comes in. He plays a gangster. Yeah, I'm just I'm clunking along with it, I guess, is the best I can give you. And I don't know if you happen to have, I don't know where you're listening from, or I don't know where you're going to be watching this from, or whatever, but if you happen to have the means to do so, go ahead. You don't take my word for it. I mean, fuck me, I'm not even giving it a stellar review, for God's sake. But if your curiosity is piqued in any direction, to any degree, I don't know, go ahead and give it a shot. Charlie 888, my dear, has entered the chat, has entered the building. Hello. Hello. I had an amusing thought earlier. What was it, today? Yesterday? When I was going over today, actually. Really late fucking start. I wanted to be... I'm alright considering how I started. Oh, nothing was working, and I had to do a hard shutdown, and I lost a little... You know what? I'm okay, but... Oh... You know those moments where you're trying to make everything work, and everything just goes completely to shit? That was me starting the show. First it was my audio, and I'm repeating myself, for the listeners, I'm repeating myself for a viewer who just got here. Had to fix my sound, and then I took my earphones out, or my monitors, and the little rubber part that goes into your ear, that fell off the headphone. So that fell under the chaise lounger, so I had to... I was just... So, other than that, I'm fine. And ladies and gentlemen, it's actually because of the viewer who's watching today that I titled today's stream of consciousness, because when this individual met my show, she made the happy little distinction that my inner monologue is my fucking show. So that got me to thinking yesterday, oh my God, stream of consciousness, inner monologue. I am a fan, and have been a fan, of Janine Garofalo, a comedian from the 90s, forever. And that was her style of stand-up. She would just fucking go. Right? And it was gold-plated. It was awesome. So, to the listeners and to the YouTubers when this gets there, I do have this... new viewer to my show to thank for randomly creating a hashtag for the show. Completely unintentional. Yeah, it's hearkening, bringing us all back to the golden days of stand-up, really, if you're into it. I've been into stand-up since the 80s. 80s New York, 80s and 90s. Fucking Caroline's Comedy Hour, Comedy at Club 54. Comedy at Club 54 was different because that was a Canadian show here in Hamilton, Ontario, which is like southwest of me here in Toronto. And yeah, it was a real club. Televised, which is I found it by accident too. I don't know how I found it. But it was really fucking awesome. And he had Ben Guyatt was the host of it, and he had on some really cool people back in the day. I don't know how big they were, but they were fucking funny. And for me, being as young as I was, I kind of married them to the same people I was watching on Just for Laughs and in the New York scene. And to go back to Caroline's for a second, yes, New York scene was Evening at the Improv, Caroline's Comedy Hour, et cetera, et cetera. Those were the two TV shows that they had, Caroline's and Evening at the Improv. And both of those, there's improvs everywhere now. I don't know if there was then. And Caroline's is, I think Caroline's was its own little beast, I believe. But yeah, a little bit of 80s and 90s New York folklore for you. Shout out to fucking Janine Garofalo. Janine Garofalo. Oh! And when the little earpiece fell out of my monitor, I lifted my head for some reason. I just trying to find everything and get shit together, and I knocked my fucking boom. Oh, it's been a lovely day. I wanted to be on the air like an hour ago at least, or at least a half an hour ago. But no, can't work like that. No, that would be. Pardon. That would be sacrilegious, for fuck's sakes, wouldn't it? Yeah, if everything went pristine. Fuck. Oh well, we're here, and that's all that matters. You know what I am thinking of? I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I don't know, because I kind of like the idea of I kind of take that as a compliment, says Reorganize. Coming into the chat. Hey baby, how's it going? Yeah, some people might be a little... They might get their noses at a joint about that kind of comment. Ree's saying it's not a Klayre Avalon show without some sort of a mic issue or a mic trouble. I'm not offended by that. Not in the slightest. It's almost become my badge of honor. I mean, fuck. And audio. If the fucking tunes stay with me for as long as I'm here, no worries at all. No. Yeah, if the tunes stay with me for today's show, I will be relieved and happy, I guess. But that brings me back to the point I was going to make a second ago. I'm toying with the idea because I like I like a slight beat in the background, right? Almost like if you go to like a doctor's office, you hear the the shit radio that they have on. I'm not going to get into the conversation about the kind of music they play, but you know they have the background, right? I like the idea that I do personally that I do have kind of a backbeat going. But I'm lobbing around the idea of completely getting rid of it, thereby turning my show completely and utterly into a talk show. Although, so I might do that. I do know for sure that when guests come on, which is going to be fucking soon, as soon as I can get all that, I got to get StreamYard into the OBS, and I have Zoom, but I want to make it easy as possible for people. So options, right? Different avenues. Yeah, I don't know, right? I want to. Maybe I'll do tomorrow with no backbeat, and see how I feel, see how we feel, right? I don't know. And holy shit, kids, check it out. One of my guests for this year, he's pretty much my best kept secret on the show. I've done a feature on him, maybe once, twice, but nothing further than that. I love what this guy does. He's down in Holland, and he's just waiting for me to get my shit sorted out, and he's going to come on the show for a chat about his career and whatnot. You know what I found out? It's 3 o'clock. It's 3:12 in Toronto, in my time zone, in the Eastern time zone. Guess what time it is in Holland? It's fucking 9. So now, logistically, for that to work, conveniently, I guess, is a better word. Either I'm getting up at 6 a.m. to give my friend a noontime on air mark, or I'm starting the show at noon, which gives him a window of 6 o'clock. Ugh. Not the worst thing in the world. It's only 6 hours, but that only means that, I mean, I'm not going to come on air at 6 o'clock my time and make the poor fuck, come on the microphone at midnight his time. That's just not cool. But I didn't know that. I didn't know Holland was 6 hours. Oh, you like this? Little jazzy. It's Carl Cox and John Rondell. Charlie. Carl Cox and John Rondell, yes. You like the housey stuff, huh? It was cool because, yeah, no, for sure. So I agree completely, Charlie. I agree completely. Yep, I can go in any one of 100 different directions. Love it. Yep. Fuck, I went to the liquor store just earlier, the off license. Um, the alcohol dispensary, my darling. And I had, or was it last night? No, I had different songs this morning. Last night, I had going, and it could be anything if I'm listening to music on my phone. But in terms of lots of everything, and on my phone there is lots of everything. On came Third Day of a 7-Day Binge by Marilyn Manson. Off one of his records. I don't remember what record it's from, but yeah, third Day of a 7-Day Binge. Love it. We've only reached the third day of the 7-Day Binge. How can I see your name disintegrating from my lips? I can't decide if you're wearing me out or wearing me well. I just feel like I'm condemned to wear someone else's hell. I'll stop now. Stop singing before all three of my viewers completely desert me. I can do a better Manson when I'm in the mood. No? Well, maybe if you were nice and polite about it and asked him nicely, he would have let you inside him. Let you into him. You never know. You never know where a bit of politeness will get you. That's all it could have taken. Just saying. No, you know what? But now, you know what? When I was in high school, when what was it? Oh, the Spooky Kids, or Slipknot, Korn. Oh, okay. Oh, was this? Yeah. What did you walk into? That depends what you heard, Pogie. This isn't Prodigy, isn't it? No, I was thinking Utah Saints. I was thinking of something good. Good call. Yes. How's it going? Oh yes, asking about getting into someone. Yeah, Brad. Reorganize was talking about never having been into Marilyn Manson, and I was just making the simple point that it probably had something to do with the fact that Reorganize never asked Manson nicely if he could get into him. Figure it out. Oh, all significance is lost when you have to explain a joke. Fucking hell. Hey, Brad, how's it going? Guys, my friend Brad here in the chat from Canada. Sounds like Brad would rather me shut up and just go like this. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Ah, cool. Alpine, you're not from PEI at all. Holy shit. I haven't heard Alpine in quite some time. Shit. What the fuck is I've never well, let's see what happens. Okay. What the hell was that? I didn't know music could have ADHD. I'm just trying to find out where that like ungodly transition happened. What the fuck was that? So good we're gonna do it twice. The most random thing just popped into my head. Ebenezer Good by the Shaman. Anybody know that one? Yeah, it was the same mix. That's why I'm sitting here going, what the shit? Same mix, it just went bounce and then started whatever the heck that was. I don't know. He's a good. He's a good. He's a good. He's having. He's a good. It strikes me interesting that that song came from the same people that did I Can Move. No, Love Can Move, Move, Move Any Mountain. See, there it is again. What? What? I don't know. Maybe they had a live moment with that. I don't know what went on. What the? No, it's not Love Can Move Any Mountain. Is it Love Can Move Any Mountain or I Can Move Any Mountain? I can move, move, move any mountain. I don't remember now. Shit. But yeah, isn't that weird that those two songs came from the same group? That's kind of funny. Move your body. Oh, guys. Oh, speaking of music. Does anyone know who Lula is? L-U-L-A? DJ Lula? From back in the day. I won't be surprised if nobody knows who Lula is. Oh, it is I Can. Okay. Lula and Alan T. There's only one. Take Your Shirts Off. The track's called Ecstasy. Vocals. It's more. They're not so much lyrics as they are just Lula speaking. Like legitimately speaking through the whole track. It's really cool. Track called Ecstasy. If you don't know who Lula is, I don't know. I think as far as my history is concerned, if my partying lore is correct, um, who's James Hype, Brad? But yeah, I think Lula goes back to, she was like progressive. I would say progressive house back in New York back in those days. Um, Also makes me think of Dave Auday, um, Peter Rauhofer, legendary remixer from the days. Who else? Shit, now I'm jogging. I have a cluster of DJs and producers that are basically, when I think of them and when I listen to them, they're all kind of lumped into the same thing. Spencer and Hill is the same way for me. Oh, he did. Oh, you were at EDC, were you? Were you at EDC? Blew up James Hype. Yeah, I'll look at 4 decks. Well, you do know. You do. Oh, okay. Speaking of 4 decks, yeah, for sure. I'll check them out. Yeah, yeah. You don't see. That's a good point. Brad mentions. Um, you don't see 4 decks. At least I don't. It seems a rarity. Three seems to be the mark. I don't know. There are a few who do. Oh yeah, okay. Mike Arsenault, that sounds familiar. But yeah, four decks seems to be an anomaly. You get your old pros who can rock the 4. Um, Carl can do 4. And the point I was going to make, since Brad brought it up, was Roger Sanchez rocks 4 on his live streams. If no one follows Roger Sanchez on Twitch, he's on there. Great fucking show. Really fucking cool. And it's quintessential Sanchez. Oh my god, speaking of decks and stuff, I was farting around on Crackbook the other day, and I saw this. We all remember what turntablism, right, is from like back in the day when the DMC championships were big and whatnot. Bad Boy, did Bad Boy do 4? I thought Bad Boy was only 3. Because Bad Boy was one of the pioneers of 3, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this guy was doing turntablism, beat juggling, with a reel-to-reel thing. Legit reel-to-reel. REEL. I have never seen. I didn't know that was possible. That was absolutely unhinged. Ah. Well, I guess it's all what you want to do, right, Ree? Because I guess, I mean, I'm not a DJ, but I guess it would offer you, I don't know, right? I mean, maybe, depending on what you're doing with your setup, maybe 4 decks as opposed to 3 just offers you that much more freedom of track manipulation. I don't know. I'm totally lobbing that in as a concept. I don't know. But if that's the case, like you're saying about DMC, I can't think of like on a base level. I can't think of anything that you could do with 3 or with 4 that that you couldn't do with 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive to it. How's it going, guys? So yeah. Zico, Bibbs, how's it going? There's your first mistake, calling me a guy. What's going on, Droog? Welcome in, Micro. No, I am not a guy, Biz. Bibbs. Sorry. Zico, I look like a girl because I am one. Aw, you're a huge fan of me, says Micro. Impossible. We just met. But all right, whatever rocks your. Yeah, I know I sound like a guy. Tell us something we don't know. Jesus Christ. Fuck was I talking about? Thank you. I don't have an opinion on trans. If you mean trans people in sports, I don't have an opinion on that. I don't do sports. There's no such thing as trans sports. Yeah, Ree. Yeah, good point, Ree. Yeah, just mixing, right? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, for what you're saying, I guess it just goes back to what you're using outside of the decks, right? That's it. You know. There are 62 gender designations. Yes, really. Yep. Angry face? I'm not going to get into that. Look it up. Angry face, Charlie? Oh. Sorry, Charlie. What was really interesting, Dr. Drew reorganize. There's I forget what he called. It was a series. It was a series called How I Play, I think, and well, it's your fault, Charlie. Stream of consciousness, yeah.
It's your fault, my dear. It's all your fault. It's all your responsibility.
But yeah, Dr. Droog reorganized. It was called How I Play, and they had on Carl and Richie Houghton, and they were basically explaining what their setups were and how they used them. It was really cool. It was cool. It reminds me of way back when I was on Prince Edward Island in Canada, where I grew up. And my friend, me and my friend were responsible for the first rave that PEI ever saw. But before that, yeah, it's on YouTube, Dr. Drew. Yep. I think it's called How I Play. Yeah. But before me and my friend started that, gave birth, so to speak, to that first party, he had just gotten his CDJs, and he had a sampler and a drum machine, and I think that was about it. And he was trying to figure out a name for himself, and this was, let me see, this was somewhere, late 90s, I guess. Maybe even earlier, I don't remember. But we were both of age, so it had to be late 90s. And I was at his place one day, and he was trying to figure out a name for himself, right? And I said, because he had all his equipment set up, and we were chatting and whatever, and we were just going through some fun shit. And he says, "What the fuck am I going to call myself?" And it hit me right then and there. I said, "Well, you have all this shit going on. You got your sampler, your drum machine, all this kind of stuff outside of the decks, right?" I said, "Why don't you just call yourself K&B? Knobs and Boxes. K&B Productions," or some shit like that. In that moment, it made total sense. And he looked at me and he went, "Oh my fucking God. That's fucking brilliant." Because it was only true. That's it. I mean, fuck. Yeah. K&B. I mean, you don't exactly need a Monday morning marketing meeting to figure that out. All it takes is a
slight bit of creativity.
Anybody? I mentioned Janine Garofalo earlier as part of in conjunction with my inspiration from Charlie Triple Eight in terms of the name of today's show. And I went back to Janine Garofalo because that was her brand of stand-up. Speaking of stand-up, has anybody seen Ricky Gervais's new hour, Supernature? Just dropped on Netflix, I believe, Friday or last week. I forget when it was. Yeah, just a few days ago. If you haven't seen it, you almost don't have to because it's making headlines. It's making fucking headlines. Because people think he did something naughty. People are raking him over the coals for some stuff he said. Which, if you're into Ricky Gervais, isn't a big fucking surprise. I mean, really. Ricky Gervais saying something against the grain isn't exactly page 6 news. And page 6 is the entertainment section in newspapers in the U.S., in America. I don't know what the entertainment section is here in Canada. But yeah, people are kind of cranky with Ricky. I say rock on, dude. Do you, boo-boo. It's interesting because I don't want to... Oh, Amy has entered the room, kids. Well, she's probably been here for a while now. She just hasn't said anything. I don't get Ricky. Never found him funny. Love UK. The UK office. Yeah. Well, you make an interesting point, Ree. We've watched all of his work, and I softly agree with something my girlfriend said the other night when we watched it. And it's funny you mention The Office. She's of the opinion that, I mean, yes, he does stand up and this and that, but she thinks he should stick to... I think we can both settle on the fact that he's not a bad stand-up. He's just a better writer. Right? And her opinion is that he should stick to that. I suppose I could say that his stand-up, I don't think he's not funny. He's not, because my girlfriend got me into Ricky Gervais. She also got me into Louis C.K. And I will take Louis C.K. over Ricky now, right? Not so much when I first got into his stand-up, but now I would for sure take I just said his name. Louis C.K. Over Gervais. Yeah. Yeah, he's hit or miss, Amy, exactly. Yeah. And that goes back, and I don't want to get into a big fucking thing about this, but people are fucking raking Ricky over the coals for the things he said about my community in less than 10 minutes during Supernature. And we watched it, and those jokes came and went, and he went on and on, whatever, finished the whole set. And I couldn't help. I couldn't help, and I said this in a thread, a comment thread, as people were saying this and that, and I said I watched it and I heard the jokes, and I thought to myself, okay, when does the offensive part start? Because I mean, you think about it. Take Ricky Gervais, take someone like Jim Jeffries, maybe Bill Burr, Daniel Sloss, Anthony Jeselnik, all these hard hitters, right? I mean, let's put Ricky Gervais against Anthony Jeselnik. Anthony Jeselnik does jokes that Ricky would never touch, for my money. How's it going, Spoop? And I love Jeselnik. I fucking love him. He's the fucking Jeselnik is the cunt who will sit back and go. He will make jokes about a tragedy or something day of, right? He will go in. You got home from a coffee date, did ya? Why am I talking like Dudley Moore now? Queen of Spoop, a drunk Dudley Moore at that. Queen of Spoopy just entered the room after their coffee dates. Oh, jolly good then. Yay, fucking coffee. Yes, I'm going to do the rest of the show. I'm going to do the rest of the show as Dudley fucking Moore. and thank you for not making me explain who the fuck Dudley Moore is. Oh, that'll sound perfect on SoundCloud. Shit. Yeah. I don't have a cough button. This is... Whoa, that was fucking that was random. Santa Claus the movie is bitching. Okay. Hey, speaking of movies, have you guys ever found out about a movie? Has anyone ever found out? Oh, okay. Oh, Dudley Moore. Oh, okay. Has anybody ever found out about a movie because it was mentioned in another movie? Oh, that's why I'm lost. I haven't seen the movie. Okay, good enough. All right. Yeah, I watched. The Santa Claus you're talking about. Oh no, I never saw that. No. Okay, but no, I watched. I was watching Bad Teacher with Charlize Theron, and at one point they're in the classroom, and she's all hung over and shit. And she got two of the students to bring in the TV and the VCR to the room, and one of the students looks at her and goes, "We're gonna watch a movie on the first day." So whatever. And she put on Stand and Deliver from the 80s with who I learned was quite a highly regarded actor from those times called Edward James Olmos. He's a Latino actor. I only know his name because she said it. Charlize said it in the movie. Or no, it wasn't fucking Charlize. It was Diaz, Cameron Diaz. I'm sorry. But yeah, she mentions this movie, Stand and Deliver, with Edward James Olmos, and she was gobsmacked that her class had never seen the movie. So they on and they watched it. So I thought I'm going to look this up. It was really cool. It was really fucking cool. It was like an inner city high school movie where basically the whole fucking focus of the movie was Edward James Olmos was brought in as a sub, I think, a substitute math teacher for this one class, and it kind of harkens back to like gang movies and like inner city movies in the 90s and whatnot, and even the 80s, because the school itself, Garfield High School in SoCal, yeah, Diaz, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea, Amy. But yeah, the whole premise was this Garfield High School was not making the numbers they I mean, they were hanging by a thread as a school in California in the early to mid 80s, especially in the Department of Math, right? And whatever James Olmos's character did was basically bring a math class of degenerates and gang members from basically nothing, right, and being ignored by the administration of the school, to not only studying for but writing and passing these school board tests for mathematics back in the day. I don't think they were. What are the tests I'm thinking of? You know, these. And it was a whole scoring thing, this and that, and the fact that so many people in Olmos's class passed came into question. So they brought them all into the library and made them all retest under the supervision of these two guys from the school board. Right? Including, because Lou Diamond Phillips was in it as well. He was part of the class. He played a gang member. Standardized testing, that's it. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, the standardized testing. So all told, when they ran the closing credits, I guess Garfield High School existed, right? It was real, because they gave you a running tally of what came in terms of scores for the school later on through the 80s and so on and so forth. And every year passed when Olmos's character came on to the faculty, more kids wrote the test and this is specifically for math. More kids wrote the test, and so many passed one year, and then so many wrote and passed in 1985, and so many wrote and passed in 86 and 87, and so on and so forth. It was really fucking cool. It's a basic story of rags to riches, but with education as the focus. Is, no bells and whistles, but I don't know, I love those kind of movies. I think of Higher Learning, Dangerous Minds. Who was Dangerous Minds? Michelle Pfeiffer. Love fucking Dangerous Minds. Underdog, yeah, for fucking sure, Ree. Yeah, I love it. And you know what's interesting too? I don't know about anyone else, but since those days, we don't see inner city movies anymore, do we? It just doesn't fucking happen, or at least I'm not finding them. I don't know. It seems like a lost art almost. I don't know. Seems like a lost Edward James a lost Edward James art form. I'm reaching with that one. I'm fucking reaching. Shit. It's called Stand and Deliver, James. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Right there, Brad. That's it. Oh my. Holy fuck. Why am I so sore? Yeah, but gang culture movies, right? I don't so much like the satirical ones. I don't know, like Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Oh, for sure it is. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Ree. You make a good point. Yep. But yeah, that link is right there for you, Brad, when you see it. High school high. Fucking John Lovitz, like a rhinestone cowboy. Really? What's it called? Around the Block. Okay. I'm gonna look into that. Sister Act. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna discount that. I didn't expect that reference to be made, but I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna throw you some applause on that one. I'm not gonna discount Sister Act and the sequel and say they're not inner city movies, right? Just because, and you know, okay, fine, because that was, let's face it, the premise of that movie was a broken scene, right? A broken community. And the church, the convent, right? The sisterhood were were the focus of the fucking movie. So oh, Larry. Oh, Lauren. Oh, okay. Well, I'll. You know what? Fuck. I'm gonna forget. DM that to me, please, Amy, because I'll forget. But I'll for sure check that out. Yeah, why not? It's funny you mentioned Dead Poet Society because I've never seen Dead Poet Society. God, I'm the fucking freak in the room now. I've never seen this shit. The fuck? Young Guns? Isn't Young Guns a Mel Brooks thing? Or am I completely off the rails on that one? What's Young Guns? It sounds like a Mel Brooks. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I like Good Will Hunting. I love Good Will Hunting. So Around the Block kind of leans toward this family of movie, Amy? Reorganize, do me a favor and DM me real quick. on Messenger, please? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, right, yeah. Lauryn Hill, as depicted by Robin Williams. Jesus Christ. Where did I go with that one? Fuck. All right, Charlie, honey, you have a good night. We'll see you soon, babe. I'm on tomorrow if you're around. Have a good night, sweetie. Bye-bye, love. Mwah. 80s films. Who am I thinking of? What's that guy's name? Hughes. Oh, you know who I mean. He did Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink. Something Hughes. David Hughes, am I thinking of? John, thank you. Yes, John. Yeah. Yeah, all his shit. We all grew up on that shit, right? Fuck, now I have, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Or sanctify yourself. Sanctify. Sanctify yourself. Sanctify. For the SoundClouders, I just put a song in a viewer's head. Yay. Now she won't forget it. No, she won't forget about it. You've been sanctified. I sanctified yourself. Sanctified. I sanctified yourself. Kenny. Oh, I don't know who Kenny Logan is. Is he a director? Producer? Something? Oh! I was way off. A musician, Jesus Christ. Okay. Good. Oh, Kenny Loggins, not Kenny Logan. I went to the danger zone. Gonna take a ride into the danger zone. Doing touch and goes. Opening scene to Top Gun. Has anyone seen Top Gun Maverick yet? Apparently, it's getting rave reviews. Everybody who should be talking in media is talking about it. Man, I still remember the first one. Who was it? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it, Amy, just to say I've said it. You know, I'm not. Oh, you have seen it, Brad. Is it good? Is it worth a fuck? All right, cool. I'll give it a minute. I keep forgetting about it. I got a lot of shit to watch because I want to see that. I want to see George Carlin's An American Dream, his new documentary. In June, a documentary based on George Michael is coming out called Freedom. I want to see that. Watch out for that stuff, guys. I'll probably be talking about it on the show, so that should be fun. Interesting. I forget if I mentioned this or not. I think I did. The Comedy Hall of Fame inductee ceremony is on Netflix right now. Richard Pryor, Robin Williams, Joan Rivers, inductees. I forget who the fucking they inducted 4 people. And they had Jeff Ross, John Mulaney, Dave Chappelle as different presenters. It was cool. And they showed like this for each inductee, they showed like a montage of their work and whatnot, and like going back to like Carson and the Merv Griffin show, when all these late night shows were the jam, right? Going back to like if you came on as a stand up on Carson for instance, you come on, do your set, and if he invites you over to the fucking couch, you were fucking good as gold. Like your career began right then and there. That was the vibe. Yeah. So lots of fucking shit lots of stuff on my radar, guys. I am, if you might remember me mentioning Pam and Tommy, the new dark comedy for what we'll call the tape heard round the world. That's on Hulu. Shit. I don't know. Lily James apparently plays Pamela. You got Maxwell Caulfield in there. He hasn't showed up yet. I'm only on like episode 4. Andrew Dice Clay, Seth Rogen, all these really cool people. And it's slow. It's not what I expected. And this was like mid 90s, so Pam and Tommy aren't, like, it goes back to then. Pam and Tommy aren't in it. I'll make that point. ACD? Oh, Andrew. Yes. He's still working, right? He's still out there, my friend. Yep. The Dice Man is still on stage. Mark Normand, big New York comic. He fucking has played with he's worked with Dice. Give it up, give it up, give it up. You can hear the percussion. Give it up, give it up, give it up, bang. Give it up. Dance, I think it is. Fuck. So much music going through my head. All, like, over the years. I can never keep shit straight. Fuck. Keeping lyrics straight would be the only thing straight about me. Agreed, Dr. Droog, yes. Wheels of Steel. Oh, that's because it's playing. Shit, sorry. Whoops. DJ Supreme, yeah. What? Oh, is it a Robin? Is that what this is? Give me a second. Had to go to the little girl's room. Hang on. Oh, I don't know. All I can hear is the "Give It Up" percussion from the Trash Man. Ah, yes, the Good Men. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Yep. Simply Red. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That makes me think, Dr. Drew. That makes me think of. Do you remember? You remember Pizza Man? I knew you would. Oh! That's the one, Drew. That's the one. It was 1984 or whatever the year is. Remember? And people all across I forget the lyrics. Yeah, really cool. Yeah. There's your Robin S, Amy. I'll be switching it up in a second, and I hope everything doesn't go tits up on me. Show me love. Yep. She's still working too. Fucking love Robin. Clubheads were around then too. Oh my god, the clubheads. Disco hoppin', club hoppin', oh fuck, Red 5. Oi. Yes, Tori Amos. Nice one, Droog. Nice one. Good call. That was, what was it? Droog, what was it? Was it Armin van Helden that did Tori Amos? I feel like. Was that Armin van Helden? Fuck, I'm testing my memory here. Oh, I'm talking to whichever one did. Aren't they the same person? No, Robin S. Show me love. Do you know what it takes to love me? That's Robin. That Robin, Amy. Also does Dancing on My Own about a decade ago. You know who I mean. Isn't it the same person? Oh, Robin. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Robin, show me. I thought Robin with a Y did both of them. I'm a fucking ditz. Like legit, I thought Robin did both of them. Robin S had dark hair, didn't she? Or at least once upon a time. Oh, I'm really testing my metal here. Or maybe Robin with a Y. I don't fucking remember. It was 100 years ago. What's gonna happen if I go like this? I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to go like that. Blonde. Robin has thick. Oh my god. Robin S is black? Really? Robin S is fucking black? I'm not even trying to be funny. Wow. Okay. Okie dokie.
Hello? D, wake up. We got a flight from
I do, you know what? I do that with more singers than I care to admit. Like Kesha and all these singers today. Me and my girlfriend were talking one night and she mentioned one of them and I'm like, she's black? I was like, I don't know. I'm not into these artists. I only know who they are. And a lot of drag queens perform their work. So I don't know. Fuck off.
Changes and makes us lose control of our life.
Sally Struthers, 80s and 90s. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can support a lowly streamer who has no money. No, skin color doesn't matter, but if you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have known. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. I know, right? Fuck. All the all the fucking Twitch Jehovah's Witnesses are coming at me tonight. Knocking down my door. Hot damn, these fools try to stick me for my paper. Hot damn, these fools won't leave me alone. From New York to LA, and every single day I said, hot damn, these fools try to stick me for my paper. Van Helden, I thought so. Yep. Cool. Fuck, I gotta look back into Van Helden. He did Witch Doctor too. Fucking love that track. The Witch Doctor. I call my endocrinologist my witch doctor. My hormone doctor. My new fucking theme song for my entire life is gonna be Witch Doctor. Yes, I would agree with that, Amy. For the listeners on the SoundClouds, when I put this there, viewer has mentioned that Armin van Buuren overtook Armin van Helden. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. But I guess I don't know. Is Van Helden still out there? Is he still working? I don't know. But Van Buuren is. But I mean, there were two different styles, right? Van Buuren is trance. I wouldn't exactly call Van Helden trance. He was more house leaning. Welcome back, Micro. But I love them. I like them both, Van Buuren and Van Helden. Micro, for some fucking reason, has Michael Jackson on the brain. Who's Shimon? I haven't met her. What the fuck is what? You're sitting there in my chat making fun of Michael Jackson, and you don't know what Shimon is? Oh, Shimon motherfucker. Oh yeah, I met her. She's like a Jenny from the Block kind of bitch. Yeah, she's nice. Just don't piss her off. Right. All you had to do was remind me. Yeah, Shimon motherfucker is yeah. Yeah, she's good people. Yeah. She'll do you right. Yeah. She's tight. I like her. I had coffee with her last week. You call me a boy one more time, motherfucker. Oh, I like the way you sweep me yard. The yard man. You better brush it good. You have all day and night. Put your back in it. Just a little more. What you waiting for? Work! How are you watching my show and you don't know what my name is? Read the name of the show. It's pronounced Klayre, like Claire. Read the title of the show. It's a fucking talk show. There's no agenda. It is a talk show, Biz. Have you ever heard of a lovely concept as old as the hills called talk radio? Fuck you, show you my ashtray. It's a talk show and I ain't talking. I'm talking to you, motherfucker. Sakes. At least be creative. My God, if you're gonna come at me, at least put some effort into it. Fucking shit. Who said... Oh. Yeah, don't feed the trolls. Oh, but it was so fun. Let me have a little fun. Before I get annoyed. I don't give two shits. Fuck. Fuck you. Well, that was interesting, though. I mean, we had a couple of viewers who apparently had a foot and an ashtray fetish. I don't know. I mean, to each their own, but fuck. I mean, I mentioned creativity. I guess we can give them points for that. I mean, no one's ever asked to see my ashtray, for fuck's sakes. Shit. My God. Hook. There was a lovely program. What was it? Way back years ago. We all saw the commercials. We all saw the commercials for it. It was a program. It was a literacy program. And when I say program, I mean it was like an education kind of thing, right? To do with literacy. And it was called Hooked on Phonics. Much like, what's that thing now? Rosetta Stone. You can learn new languages and so on and so forth. Apparently our new friends today have never heard of Hooked on Phonics. There was a lesser known version of Hooked on Phonics called Hooked on Creativity, and they hadn't heard of either one. You could get, if you met a shady-looking guy driving a black Cadillac, you could meet him on the docks after midnight, and if you so chose, you could have purchased a copy of Hooked, Hookd, Hooked on Creativity, from this gentleman back in those days. I don't remember how much. One. Two. Oh my God! You reorganized. You just reminded me of Vincent Price, my dear. I should open tomorrow's show doing Vincent Price. Vincent Price, the balcony scenes from hilarious House of Frightenstein in the 80s. Great actor. One something. Two. Three band chat members, blah, 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 Fucking hell. Shit. Well, whatever. I had a conversation about that recently. About what we have just experienced on the show, ladies and gentlemen, for the YouTubers and the SoundClouders when this gets there. I explained in that conversation that I don't shy away from that sort of thing. Having myself or the show trolled, I don't shy away from it. And what the conversation ended up being was how I should pay attention to those things, because it will get me pulled. Because I said I welcome it, right? And maybe I misspoke, But it's not the fact that I welcome it, because I know that I'm not going to keep it around. Now, will I play a little bit of a cat and mouse game with these cunts when they come into my chat? Of course, because I find it fun. I find it amusing. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to keep you around if you annoy me. I don't give a fuck who you are. So let me see your ashtray, right? Like what the fuck is that? Come on. But yeah, it was like and people were trying to tell me about terms of service and all this kind of stuff. I am vastly aware of, every website has terms of service. Duh. I've worked in the porn industry. I know all about it. Fuck. I didn't just fall off a truck. Shit. I don't know. Because I'm the kind of person, if something's on my mind, I will say it. And the individuals that were in this conversation with me didn't seem to understand the fact that if things went to a certain level, that I would cut it the fuck off. Anybody with any semblance of intelligence would do that. If you're a broadcaster, right? Really? I'm not gonna just let that happen. It's not even a concept of. Oh, I'd love a soundbite of that. It's not even a concept of. That's the second time I've done that now. But no, it's not even an idea of mental self-preservation. It's not. I mean, whatever. Like I said a second ago. At least if you're gonna come at me, be creative. Well, that's it too, right? I mean, have a conversation, but. Like I said, one of them apparently has an ashtray fetish. And there is a fine line, Reorganize. Yes, you make a very good point. But as soon as one of them started misgendering me, beep, I'm like, all right, cocksucker, come on. What do you got for me? Because I don't care. I will take it on. What the fuck do I care? Because I have one rule, and I never say this. There is nothing you can say to me. Like, if you come into my chat and you are a true fucking troll and you become, rather, a true troll of the queer community, there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can say or do, so to speak, that will be worse than what we have done to ourselves or said to ourselves. So, yeah. Show me your feet. You fucking Christ, cretin. If this was a radio show, if they made it past the call screeners, they would have been hung up on anyway. So, no harm, no foul. Moving the fuck on, ladies and gentlemen. Focusing on the good people that are here. All 6 of you. really quick, I just thought of this as I turned the tunes up. If you like your house vibes, go ahead and check out a friend of mine from Ottawa, Canada, DJ Terry Bevan. He's new on Twitch, new to live streaming, building a community. Really cool dude. Swamp Thing, oh my god, yes! Yes! Thank you for that random thought. Oh, I love the grid. But yeah, guys, go ahead and check out DJ Terry Bevan. Ottawa House Phenom. Love that guy. Love him. Oh, yes. DJ Terry Bevan. Let me see if I can find, let me see here. Let's see. Terry. Aha. Sorry for that. There we go. There's Terry Bevan's page, guys. Go for it. Really cool. I think Terry. I think he live streams on Wednesdays, I believe. So go ahead and give him some love. Good friend of mine. If you like your house. So really, he oh man, I love what Terry does. Hump love, says Amy. Somebody mentioned OnlyFans a second ago. I will say, guys, you know what I am considering? You know when you watch a YouTube show by whoever, a lot of the drag queens do it in the States. And some live streamers, you know, depending on what they do, could be a talk live stream, whatever it is. But a lot of them say for this and that kind of content, go to my Patreon at blah 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 / whoever, you know, patreon.com / whoever the live streamer is. I am giving strong consideration to Patreon. To go back to the conversation I was having about the TOS and stuff, right? I might jump into the waters or dip my toe into the Patreon pool, see what happens there. I don't know. Speaking of fucking different platforms and whatever, I have Audacity to convert video into audio for SoundCloud. Can I tell you how annoyed I am at the fact that if I want to convert video to audio on Audacity, there's a plugin that I have to install to do so? Why can't things just Why can't platforms just come out or exist with the things that, like, you know, the developers? Why can't this stuff exist without having to add things to it to do what you might want to do with it? Am I naive to technology in that way? Like, oh, you can do this with this. Oh, but to do that with this, you need to add this to it. Well, fuck off. Why do I have to? Why? I don't get it. Ugh. I mean, pardon me that I've got files that I want to convert to audio, and apparently Audacity can handle big files, because I have one show, it's 3 hours long, and I want to convert it to audio for SoundCloud, but I can't because I don't have this fucking video plug-in yet. I was sent a tutorial, a YouTube tutorial on how to do it. I just haven't looked at it yet. And I'm sure it's easy, but everything's easy when you know how, is what I always say. Fuck, like, I don't understand. Like, all these platforms exist to do this and that and blah, blah, blah. Why can't they just be designed or written by the developers to include what the end user may or may not want to do with it? Why is that so unfathomable? I mean, Jesus Christ. From what I've heard, Audacity is a really gangster platform, and I have it. I've seen it. It's really intimidating, I'll admit. But I mean, I don't get it, guys. Fuck me. I'm a fan of the KISS system. Keep it simple, stupid. I mean, just, like, what's the big fucking deal? And import and export. Import means bringing into the piece of software the file that you want to work with or manipulate, right? That's import. And there's export, which means putting, launching it to where you want to put it, right? Import and export. Why the fuck? Like, do you really need the words import and export to mean, upload and download? Like, what? I mean, Jesus Christ. I have not, Ree. Not yet. Oh, is it? So it's its own, could we call it its own version of Twitch? Sub rewards and stuff? And that kind of idea? No, I haven't researched it much, no. Because Twitch has the same thing, sub rewards and redeemable things and this and that. It's the same thing, right? It's just Patreon's been around for longer. Or maybe, I don't know. I shouldn't say that because I don't know how long it's been around. So, yeah. Probably do a half an hour more, whatever. I don't know. It's 4:55 in Toronto, guys. Something. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, well, that doesn't seem too difficult. It would just be reorganized. It seems like what you're saying is Patreon is a platform where I would basically, or the user, the creator, I guess, or the broadcaster would basically have to offer, let's use the word substantial, the broadcaster is put in a position rather where they have to offer reasons for the end user to subscribe to them. Am I correct in saying so? Like, okay, I'll subscribe to Klayre, but give me a reason to do that, kind of idea. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, well okay. Oh, that might be a little above me at the moment then. I suppose, because I know a lot of drag queens who were on it and shit. Well, that's it, Amy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why if you watch a video on YouTube, they'll say, go to my Patreon for, for uncensored content and this, that, the other thing, whatever. That's it, exactly. Yeah. VIP chat and shit, yeah. A lot of drag queens use it. Willem Belly, I should say, on, out in LA, he's on it. And a few others, that do podcasting and shit on YouTube. They're on it. I don't know. There's just so much to there's so much to consider, and it's funny that the word podcast has come up, because I don't. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe I won't bother then, Ree. Yeah. I'm not big enough yet. Oh, give back to. Okay. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that big yet. I'm just brainstorming options. Is all I'm doing. Right? That's all this is. In my own mind, right? That's all. Just trying to find a home, guys. That's it. Although I do have a home. I shouldn't say I don't have a home, because I mean I'm here, right? I'm on Twitch, and I have YouTube. YouTube is cool. I'm really enjoying SoundCloud right now. Really fucking enjoying SoundCloud. Fuck, every time I turn around, I have a new follower on SoundCloud. So, what can I tell you? Exactly. Yeah. New, like early releases and so on and so forth. For sure. Exactly, Ree. Yep. If you have seen my show, and for those that are listening, but aren't in the chat right now, and no argument there, no harm, no foul. I'm not bitching at you. But if you have seen my show, you are familiar with a segment of the show I call the Klayre Avalon, which is a full show, much like this is, but it's the Avalon is me talking to my camera as though it's me, and I talk about shit that's on my mind. Some shit is on my mind, and I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow because I've had a few light bulb moments. I was thinking the other day that the Avalon might end one day, but I don't know. I'm undecided. Yeah, tomorrow, because I've got some shit I've been sitting on, and yeah, probably tomorrow will be the Avalon, but at the same time as today, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in Canada. About 6 or 7 in the UK. 7 o'clock for sure in Holland and Germany. Three o'clock Argentina. 11 a.m. on the west coast of Canada. 3 o'clock on Canada's east coast, where I'm from. An area in which I have no audience. But yeah, Klayre Avalon. We're gonna get deep tomorrow. Talk about some shit. Space time. Oh, you shush. Space time. Yeah, it's, so 2 o'clock tomorrow would be in space time, as Amy has so graciously brought up. 2 o'clock tomorrow would be about 5 o'clock in the year 3035. I don't know. I don't know the math on that. So if you're available, if you're available on March 29th, 3035, please tune in for the next installment of the Klayre Avalon. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. So yeah, I'm gonna look into that plugin. I'm gonna look into that plugin that my friend sent me for video files on Audacity and see if I can get some of my longer shows up on the fucking SoundCloud. I've turned today into one of them because I've gone past the conversion threshold. I'm sitting at 2 hours 15 minutes today, kids. And conversion won't handle that. It's too big. if you've made it this far on the live show or the recording, I do appreciate you all being here. I'll be live, like I just said, tomorrow with the Avalon. I start day shift on Monday. And in my line of work, I work something called a continental shift, which means I work, I do days and nights. I do 2 weeks of each. And then I have like a long weekend every 2 weeks. I'm on my long weekend right now. And I work day shift Monday and Tuesday, which means I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. And then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my 36-hour stretch. And then I'm off Monday and Tuesday of next week, the week after, I should say. And then I work Wednesday and Thursday, and then I'm off for that weekend, and I work that incoming Monday night shift. All that to say, yeah, live tomorrow, because I don't have a schedule. This is why I don't have a fucking schedule. And I also do it based on my girlfriend's work schedule. And she works evenings and nights at the store she works at, so that's cool. Yeah. Wednesday and Thursday this week will be when you see me next. Just to put the bug in your fucking ear.
Just to let you fucking know.
So yeah, Wednesday and Thursday is your safe bet this week, kids. You want to come hang out and listen and watch me talk shit? Most of my audience is in the UK, and I wish I could muster the energy to do my show before noon. I'll tell you what. God damn it, Bobby. You know what? I don't know why that fucking Klayre Avalon can't do a fucking show on her little twitchy thing. Propane. You know what, Bobby? What your dad does is sell propane and propane accessories. I tell you what. You know what? God damn it, motherfucker. He's almost a low rent version of fucking Dr. Phil. and I mean, you know what? If we're gonna do voices, you know, I can't do Stewie. I can only do Stewie when I say things like Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Me and the girlfriend were at the grocery store one night, and she wanted Cool Whip for some fucking reason, and immediately I went into Stewie's Cool Whip. Are you gonna get some Cool Whip? Cool Whip would be awesome. Let's get some Cool Whip. You know what? I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories. You know what? Holy shit. I don't want to, coming up, I will be on, I'm going to be appearing on, another live stream, guys. DJ Staples out of New Jersey. And speaking of accents and stuff, why I'm appearing on Staples' live stream is he does a he does a round table kind of live stream where they talk about different issues and this and that. And usually it's music related. But I'm a fan of the show. I've watched it a bunch of times. And I reached out to him and I said, do you and the boys ever talk about queer issues? And he was open to the idea, and I raised that point because this is all based on the whole accent thing, right? I tell you what, God damn it, Bobby, fuck's sakes, go fucking do something or something. Fucking Hank Hill, guys, if you're unaware. Fuck me, watch something. Yeah. The recent anti-trans laws targeting trans youth in the state of Alabama over here in North America will be the topic of conversation when I go on DJ Staples' roundtable live stream. He has agreed to it. All we have to figure out is the when, right? We have the what and the why and all that kind of stuff, and the where. It'll be on Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna be going on his live stream and getting kind of lippy about these new fucking anti-trans laws that the state of Alabama has seen fit to pass. This is trans youth, guys. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm political to any stretch of the imagination, but because I'm not a parent, right? And I don't have a trans, and even I don't have a trans kid to fight for or anything. But the fact remains that I do have a community to speak for. And I've had that community my whole fucking life. Anyone who knows me well enough knows, and I've been quite vocal about it, I have been surrounded by fucking queer culture my whole fucking life. It's in me even before I came out, right? So when these laws were passed in the state of Alabama, I was fucking incensed. Right, my cauldron started to boil because and I mean the laws have existed since as far back as we can all remember, right, against the queer and trans community, the LGBTQ2SIA community. But the game is different now. The game used to be fucking adults, right? That was where they had their crosshairs. Now it's kids. Alabama has gone ahead and targeted fucking queer kids, LGBTQ kids. That's a fucking different ball game. And I don't want to turn this into a big thing, but until I go on the show, but this fight, whatever you want to call it, it's older than all of us. I don't care who you are. And I've seen the documentaries and shows to back it up. I can bring you back to the 1950s in New York for queer culture, and like on and on, right? Like fuck me, it's so yeah. I don't have many details right now, but keep an eye out for that. DJ Staples. I'll have details on that when I get them. Reorganizing the chat makes a good point. You're never going to change it because they're part of the Bible Belt. And you know what? Yeah, Amy, keep 6 on that. I'll be sharing details when I have them, my love. But yeah, the what I did find out last night, because I looked into a few news clips on it, ABC, NBC, MSNBC, and so on. And there are a few soft points in the laws that have been passed. But Reorganize makes a good point that, and they even had a couple of trans kids who were courageous enough to go on. They had a few trans kids who were brave enough to come on camera and speak about their thoughts on these things. So that was kind of neat. I saw her at the air raid yesterday. I saw her at the air raid yesterday. Jose Nunez. Yeah. Best course of action a supportive parent can make, to go back to what Reorganize was saying for the SoundClouders. Yeah, Bible Belt. These are fucking holy rollers, guys. Bible thumpers. And if you are unaware, Alabama is a red state, which over here means Republican. You've also got the Klan down there. I'm not saying the Klan is involved. Don't read me wrong, but it's a certain fucking area. And yes, if I was a parent with a queer or a trans kid, trans specifically, trans non-binary, viewer in the chat is saying the best course of action would just be to get the fuck out of Dodge. I didn't know this, but through the clips I watched last night, it was brought to my attention that there are 3 states in America where I'm illegal. And I mean, I'm going to be talking about fucking gaycation with Daniel, what the fuck's his name? Daniel something, and Elliot Page. Elliot something and Ellen Page in her former life. And if anybody gives me grief on that, I'm not misgendering her, because she did used to be fucking Ellen Page, and now she's Elliot Page. I'm not throwing shade or disrespecting in any way. But yeah, Gaycation was a show that the 2 of those individuals did. And it was really fucking cool. Really fucking cool. Holy fuck, it's 20 after 5. I gotta get going in a minute. Yeah, some really fucked up stuff was discussed on Gaycation with Elliot and his friend. They went to fucking Columbia, I think it was, and they were talking to a police officer, a non-commissioned, a former police officer, I should say. And they met the guy in a parkade, like an elevated parking structure, and this guy had on a pair of sunglasses and a balaclava, and they were both nervous as fuck, because what they found out was this individual's job was, and this is South America, what his job was, and he was under contract to do this, right or wrong, whether you like it or not, this individual's sole task in broad daylight, didn't matter what time of day it was, if he bumped into somebody who was gay, queer, whatever adjective you want to use, if he bumped into one of these individuals, his orders were definitively to shoot that person on the spot. Gone. That was life in Colombia. If you were under the queer umbrella, you live your life potentially as a target of this motherfucker. And he was paid to do this. He was paid to shoot and kill people in the LGBTQ community. Welcome to fucking South America. I'm gonna go for another 6 minutes. That'll be 5:30 here in Canada on the Eastern Seaboard. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Yep. I could go for longer, but I'm getting bored. How long have I gone? Fuck, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Fuck, I gotta get that plug-in going for fucking Audacity. I got some fucking shit to share, guys. Shit. Well, that's it, right? Yeah, the holy book. I don't know. Cool, Amy. We'll see you soon, my darling. Come on back tomorrow if you like, if you're available. For those that have seen the show, for those that have seen the Avalon before, you will be aware that as soon as I start, there will be no chat interaction. None whatsoever. And to the few who are listening right now, know that if you choose to tune in tomorrow. When I do the Avalon, there is no chat interaction until I'm done. And then I come back in the room. I don't respond to chat. I don't respond to questions. Nothing. So if you're watching this and you've seen this until now and you choose to tune in tomorrow, please be aware of that. Few minutes left in the show, and I must say, I congratulate the shit talkers earlier, the fucking trolls, the new viewers, and so on and so forth. I do appreciate that they took time and effort to join the show, even though your day ended really quick. But I do appreciate them for stopping by and saying hello. Who's on? Let me see. Where are we? Should I raid? Should I raid somebody? I suck at raiding. Should I fucking raid? I don't know how to do it. How do I raid? Ah. There it is. How the fuck? There it is. I'm done, so let's try this. I suck at this. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, guys. That's it for me. That's fucking it for me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the trolls. Come on back tomorrow. Keep 6 on the YouTube feed and the SoundCloud feed. It will all be there, my loves. It's been a fucking slice, guys. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Come on over to DJ Mixie in the UK with me.
The Queen of Canada. Want to pay homage right there to the legendary Mama Klayre. 2 clicks, 7 seconds right there. If y'all not following already. Ladies and gents, I'm going to get my wrinkly old ass out of here and get that dumbass DJ Mixie back on the ones and twos. Well, thank you so much for that level 5 hot trade. Y'all stay moist right there. Grandpa Mixie loves you, you know. Love you. Thank you.